Hey, greetings everyone, Stephen Dupriya here, and yeah, today's video, what we're going to be discussing is the Ishi, or strength stone as it's more commonly referred to in English. And yeah, I'm going to try and keep this brief and to the point. So I will tell you a bit about what this is, why it's good and how to use it. So starting off with what it is, all this is a cement block. So this is a very cheap and easy to make tool that you can make at home. You just need a stick that's diameter. This one is approximately 3.5 centimeters. The diameter will vary depending on the size of your hand, but you want a nice, comfortable grip. The length, again, can vary depending on how much leverage you want against yourself. The longer the lever, the more difficult it is going to be able to use this tool. Because it's an asymmetrical tool. It's not a balanced weight like a dumbbell, which is part of its charm, part of the reason that makes it so great, actually. Alright, so this tool contrasting why it's good, this contrasts very well and complements very well with a lifting tool such as a dumbbell or a barbell. So if you think about a lifting tool, you have a high resistance load that you lift. It places a lot of compression force on your joints, especially your ankles, your knees, your hips, your spine. But you lift, you get a nice heavy resistance against your muscles, you gain strength as an adaptive response to this. In contrast, the Ishi is a swinging tool, so it's more akin with Indian clubs or the Indian, I forget the name now, is it Gada, I believe, which is more akin to this tool over here. So a swinging tool does the opposite. So instead of it being a compressive tool, it is a decompressive tool. It helps elongate, helps stretch out your joints. So it will, in a good way, if it's done correctly, this is very good for your joints. So you can rediscover range of motion in a way that you develop functional range of motion. So if you have range of motion that is unstable, that is dangerous range of motion, and your body's a natural response to that is to tighten up tissue around that joint to decrease mobility and increase stability to reduce the chance of injury. So a tool like this helps you rediscover and regain range of motion by stretching out the tissue, but also engaging the motor units, the neuron motor units in the muscles. So you're developing control and sequencing within the muscles that stabilize the joint, the whole three-dimensional antagonists and synergists. You're developing coordination. So when you swing the tool, you're creating a very diverse range of motion and placing torque, but also decompression and elongation on the joints. If you do this correctly and safely, it's very healthy for the joints, which is great. Same as hanging might be, or swinging, pull-ups, monkey bars, that kind of thing. It's also very akin in the way that you would adapt and benefit your joints, decompress the spine, all of that. Okay, so that's some of how this contrasts to something like a dumbbell or a barbell. So this is the Ishi or strength stone. A kettlebell kind of sits in the middle. So a kettlebell can be used as a lifting tool, or it can be used as a swinging tool, as those of you that use the kettlebell will know. Okay, so getting back to the Ishi, I'm losing a little bit of momentum, so I'm going to pause off there. I'm going to stop the video, and then I'll do another video that quickly outlines how to use this. So I've told you a little bit about what it is and why it's good. Next, I'll make a video that discusses a little bit of how to use it and gain the benefits that I've discussed. Okay, great. Cheers, guys.